Right, Rayleigh is going to do a recap, and people can help fill in where blanks are.
Stream elements.
Go ahead.
Said. AS_cowboy is now live.
Last time we had
Streaming
to get
Dungeons and
Dan
Dragons
out of the
online.
water.
Back to a life rollin' dice.
Guys.
And then we finished the Corker's Cave. And talked to Julio. And then went back to town. And then we decided to travel to...
I actually don't remember the name of where you guys went that time. I just remember it was a journey. Let's see. Charlie Crooker's Cave, Halil's Cavern. There we go. You guys heard from Halil that I will remember this eventually. Or find it here. Oh, Shady Creek Run. That's where you guys were trying to travel to.
And then we spent 2 days on the trip and then ran into a blizzard. And then that's when Dan found out that we were nowhere near our destination. So then we turned back. And then we made it to the tavern to rest.
And everybody leveled up. Oh, by the way, Miranda, I didn't touch yours because I figured you'd be back. You need to go in and level up your character to level 2. Your mic is muted for some reason. Why? Oh, hold on. No, that's on my side because... Never mind. That was my side. Because really was
I'm
using
at
your
Les
account
Schwab, so
originally.
I'm not in front of the computer just yet, but I'll do that as soon as I get home.
No, that's fine. There's going to be some travel here in a minute. What?
Find a lid.
Right click. And then hit where it says mute. Yeah. There you go. All right. Anybody think of anything else that happened in between?
There was some sort of confrontation with Roll.
Arrow.
Where he said where he essentially told, right? Well, let's.
Yep, and that's when you guys found the chest, and I'm pretty sure the only thing that was taken out of the chest was the quiver.
Oh, and I pocketed all that gold.
Okay, yeah, and you got all the gold and stuff out of there, but I'm pretty sure everything else got left.
For now, but I'm still carrying it.
Seriously, right now?
Huh?
Talking to the dog.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I ninja'd our reward money, but then grab any loot that actually turned out to be more valuable along the way.
Say that one more time?
I ninja'd the reward money from Roro earlier. But I'm that. but that we found other dudes with there that I just refused to even touch with a 10-foot pole. So
Right.
Oh yeah, that was part of it too. Cowboy managed to get the vial away from that family, but they still managed to get infected.
Yeah, the Irvin family,
And
the
that's
little
what
tiefling
Roro
children.
lost his shit.
yep.
And sorry, we are tavern.
The last I heard or
Right over there. All right. So one thing with leveling up, I don't need it so loud. One thing that I like to do with leveling, you don't have to. Certain characters will go through some things. We can start with roll fucking dice, because why not? All right, Mary.
Stop.
So overnight, you level up, and as a cleric, give me an explanation of how that goes with your stuff. How did you manage to get some of your new powers?
Oh, hadn't really thought about that.
All right. Well, a more generic version would be, at night you sat and prayed, or
visions are a thing.
because what did she get? She got her divine something or another.
Yeah.
We're talking about
You. I hadn't been through your stuff. Pretty sure. Traits. You're a divine domain.
mm-hmm.
Type of life, channel divinity. I'm not sure which one all came with the new one, but so before you went to bed last night, which, like I said, this is just something for everybody to think about during level up. Kind of a nice thing to RP in. But anyway, so for this one, as you're getting ready to go to bed, you sit there and you do your nightly prayers, and as that happen, you feel a wave of,
No, thank you. Stop.
divine power just kind of rush through you as your god bestows a little bit more power into you.
That works.
Not sure exactly what you took or got, so afflict wounds, detect evil, cure wounds. Last those ones are always there. Did you already go through and make sure to get all your stuff?
Yes.
Nope.
I went through my
Prepare
spells
spells.
and
It says prepare
Yep.
spells 2 of 3 unless I am let me refresh one more time. It doesn't automatically update.
so I had
Oh,
before.
okay. Shield of Faith. Sorry. It did.
Sorry?
I just had to refresh it. It shows Shield of Faith now.
Yeah, you're fine. So, I unprepared detect evil and good, and
I'm not sure. Or was that part of your level up stuff? Does it say that you get to reclass? I don't think you're allowed to.
cross class.
No, not cross class. I don't believe clerics have the ability to swap skills unless it's part of the level up.
Well, because I have to prepare my spells.
So in D&D Beyond, like, I understand, that's why I'm explaining it.
Okay.
Druids on a long rest, they can prepare new spells every day. I don't think that's the same for a cleric though, unless it gives you. Let me see. I'm just gonna double check because I'm almost positive once you pick a spell as a cleric, those are your spells. Okay, never mind. Nope. They have the same thing as druids, so at every long rest you can swap out spells, so that is fine. I just wanted
Okay.
to double check.
No worries, I understand.
There's only
figured since
certain
there
classes
wasn't-
that can do it, so
Right. Well, I figured since it actually the button turns bright blue and says unprepare. So I figured if that was
Well,
available,
I was gonna say
that
everybody sees that. It's just a matter of like I can go through and unprepare and prepare spells in anybody's thing, or anybody can actually, but only certain classes can actually use that feature. Just because D&D Beyond allows it doesn't mean it's a actual thing.
oh, okay, I see what's going on there.
But I think
is-
clerics, druids, and I think one other class are able to do that on long
wizards.
rest. Wizards, yeah.
If it's prepared
Anyways,
spell, you know.
so that being said, Dan,
Yeah.
you're next in line.
I'm typing it out in the chat, right?
Typing it. I'm not
I
reading
haven't
all
sent
that.
it yet. Just...
Tell you right now, I'm not reading all that. You read it.
Okay. As Sildar closes the door behind on his room, the candle by his bed just lights up by itself, and the room rotates quickly, with shadows cast from every corner, grinning faces with lips and shapes as too luscious to be real, smiling and grinning at him with an insane cacophony of laugh filling his mind. And as he sees into the shadows, as there's nothing else to look at in the room at all, he sees something beyond, something unnatural, and realizes he can now speak certain phrases and understand some things that were completely alien to him and every other living being on the planet before. And that's how I
Nice.
got Eldritch Invocation.
Good.
I had to rush it.
Well, it's fine. It's like I said, it was more of a. I was gonna go with generic ones for anybody who needed to, but it's something I like to do on level up.
Then stop.
Kind of, explaining how you got new powers and,
Mhm.
Anyways, with that one, Miranda can do hers when she's available. We'll go through hers. There's a huge boat ride coming up. So, Cowboy, with yours, as you go to bed, we'll call it a dream or a vision comes to you in the middle of the night, and you're able to kind of piece together another small part of your past as it, comes to you very vividly in a dream. What would you like that to be?
Uh,
Alright, hold on. I hear you.
something to do with the east. Direction of east.
Pull it. Big. Turn off grid. Save. Nope. That's not what I wanted either. I wanted Fog of War off. There we go. Save. That works out perfectly. So as you're kind of, like I said, going through your dream, you get a vivid recollection of your past out in what is this called?
Hang on, let me grab a pen.
Frostbogen is what we'll call it, because I can't actually make that out, but I'm gonna say it's Frostbogen. And Frost again. Yes. Okay. That's perfectly off to the east. Well, give or take. And you kind of remember some of the travels you've been on exploring, and you remember that somebody slighted you. You're not really sure who, you couldn't really make that out, but you know that you feel like it was part of the reason why you lost your memories in the first place of that event. And what did you gain from that? Yeah, but what did you gain from that? New skills, new...
Gwendolyn,
Talk
you go
with
play?
animal and hunter mark.
Yeah.
2 spells.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know that somebody had slighted you, and you remember that during that time you were having a conversation with a woodland creature as you were passing through. And the dream ends. And you're able to speak with animals now. Alright, so, like I said, we'll do Miranda's when probably on the boat. So Ariel had told you guys that once you guys had rested and you were, or Elro, my apologies, I told you once you guys had rested, Roro, whatever you guys want, to meet him down at the docks, and he would fill you in on what was coming. So what do you guys do?
Go to the dock, I suggest.
You guys eat breakfast and head down to the docks?
Hang on.
Yep.
Cool.
Is there a shop around?
Yes.
Where?
What? Is there a what? I only heard, is there a...
A shop.
Is there a shop? Again, Pelk's Curiosities would have been the shop that everybody goes to, so currently in this town there's not anything to...
Okay.
Not anywhere to go to purchase or buy anything until they're able to get that restored.
Alright.
So you guys go down to the beach. You guys start walking down the dock, and you guys can see Roro standing there.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for him. I ain't saying a word.
How many times do I have to upload? I swear to God, I've uploaded this thing. I don't know how many times now. There. Probably gonna huge in that stupid boat. Either way.
Okay, Gwendolyn, get down and go play.
So you guys have leveled up. You make it down to the docks, and you guys run into Elro, and he looks at you with a cheerful smile and says, you know, hopefully you guys have slept well this evening. I've arranged passage to Isle Cross on the Remores, and it's operated by the Glass Blades elf family in the neighboring areas. This ship will take you to Serinla. It's a Uthadurian outpost, one of Isle Cross's largest islands. Once there, you guys should talk to a dwarf named Orvo Mustave, who went on numerous expeditions with Ergon prior to his passing. I think he will be able to give you guys a good direction to go in. Orvo, ORVO.
Rollin,
Yeah.
shh.
Must say.
Oh my god.
You're okay, Mary. It's not coming through as much as you think. Once you guys have been able to procure a cure for the frozen woe, you can use whatever you need for yourselves if you become afflicted. But there is an elf in Serena who goes by the name of the Buyer. Make sure to send it to her, and she will be able to get it to me. I would recommend when you're there to try and procure some cold weather gear, as the conditions over there are a lot worse than they are over here. Is there anything else I can help you with before you leave?
Nope. Not that I know of.
Right. Well, if there's nothing else, then hope you all have a safe voyage. You guys will board the ship. So you guys have a 9-day voyage ahead of you. Gonna do the Titanic. You want somebody to come up behind you and hold you?
Yeah. Either that or Sea of Thieves.
You probably shouldn't have the demon worshipping guy standing behind you. He's gonna throw you over. I'll be right back. I'm just getting sausages out of the oven so I can eat.
Oh, fine. All right. So you guys have a 9-day journey ahead of you. And I need everybody to roll D20. I'll roll
Is it a check on anything?
just a D20.
It's an 11.
Team 3, 11. Wait on Dan. So what do you guys do for a few of these days while you're on this ship? seasick? Do you spend some time? I don't know if anybody's got any random, dice sets, card sets, anything like that. But
I don't think I
how do you guys
really
pass
have
the time?
anything for that. For my character, I think she'd spend most of the time below deck, either praying or practicing with her small knife or something.
Cowboy? Spending your time at the
Do.
front?
Yeah, pretty much. Just looking at the blue, wild
Dan, are
blue
you back yet?
yonder.
I'm gonna roll dice. Okay. All right. You said you're below deck, right? Mary?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you're below deck, you notice that you said you got about a 16.
Me? No, I got
Yeah.
an 11.
You got an 11. Oh, I was looking at one of the other ones.
16 was Dan.
So as you're below deck, you kind of see off in the corner a dragonborn just kind of sitting off on her own.
Okay. I'll attempt to make some friendly conversation.
All right. What do you say?
I ask if I can join her, and if she doesn't feel like talking, that's fine, but maybe she could just use some company.
No.
I'd like to have some company.
Introduce yourself. Tell him your name.
Bueno, ya cae, baby.
My name is Dryces.
Okay,
It's nice
I'm
to meet you,
sorry,
dear.
I will come.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, so sorry.
You're fine. There's only like a D20 roll. I rolled it for you.
Okay.
It was just for random stuff.
Let's wipe your nose. Yeah.
She introduces herself as Dryces. She's obviously a dragonborn.
Mm-hmm. Well, hello, Dracies. It's nice to meet you. I'm Venza.
Moving on. You guys spend the rest of the travels kind of, just hanging out, playing a few games.
Vinza, would you like to play chess?
I love chess. Let's play that.
All right. So for about the rest of that day, you guys sit below deck, She pulls out a dragon chessboard. It looks pretty hand carved and well made, and you guys sit and play chess for a while. As the end of the day comes, you guys make it above deck as the captain calls out that they've made food for everybody. And as you guys come above deck, everybody sees that you have brought somebody else with you.
Everyone,
Mary.
I'd like you to meet my new friend, Tracy's.
Hi, Gracie.
You gonna go watch Mickey? Yeah. Okay, let's go watch Mickey. Come on. Oh, out here?
During your guys' meal, the captain comes over and says that Dryceus has been traveling with him as a extra guard to kind of help alleviate as their pirates and random, creatures that try to attack the ship during their travels.
Would
So
I
Gracie-
be able to go with y'all on your adventures? Cause my ship life is boring.
Sorry, that's out of character.
No, it wasn't.
It so was. I, for one, would be happy to have her along on our journey.
I just shrugged. No arguments here.
All right, so you guys spend the next, like I said, it's about a 9-day journey. So you guys spend the next few days just kind of, you fish, you enjoy the stuff. Dan gets seasick.
Sure.
That's what the rolls were for, to see who gets seasick.
I mean, we all knew I wasn't going to succeed any role. So
So you guys finally make it to. Right, there we go. You guys finally make it to Serinla. You guys see the ship dock, and it's just a small, quaint town. Nothing extravagant. As you guys start to come up to Serinla, like I said, as you guys start to dock, the temperature steadily drops. As you guys have left Paul Bank over the 9-day trip, the temperature just grows colder and colder. And as you step off the ramps of the Remores onto Foreign, which is the dock area, the snow is just. There was always a light snow over in Paul Bank. Here it's a windy, down to the bone cutting snow.
Ugh.
You see fur-lined tents and yurts all around the camp. Campfires are whipping in the wind as, people are stoking them. Dwarves and elves huddled close to them. You hear one saying, as you're getting off the ship, don't worry, it'll cool down here eventually. Joking to you guys. As you guys see, it was a female dwarf. Kind of a shaggy mane and unkept hair bows. She introduced herself as Morgo. She goes, I'm at your service. Welcome to Outcross. She tells you that she can show you around and answer any questions you guys may have about the area. That she was expecting you.
Well, she seems a right bit more friendly than the last place.
Yeah.
She tells you guys that we're aware of the frigid woe and the diseases, the disease's terrible effect that it has. If you have any unanswered questions about the disease, we can try and share what we know, but it's not much.
Any information you'd be willing to share would be helpful.
She tells you that, as far as they know, there is, well, the disease has been running rampant over here in Isle Cross, and anybody who's been afflicted by it usually has about 60 days until they turn to ice. Unfortunately, they're not sure of a cure yet, but they've heard rumors that there is something out there on this island that might be able to help.
And what something would that be?
Fortunately, we're just not sure about that. We just know that from the rumors of explorers that have come here and there that there's been talk of a cure.
I wonder if this would be some sort of flower or something, since no magic seems to help at all.
It's a good speculation. We've been trying to. This entire town is a town of explorers and adventurers. So everybody's been searching for the relics and different things here and there that could possibly help.
Okay. Well, before we begin our search, is there any way we could procure some winter gear so we don't freeze our toots off?
Yes, I'll introduce you to the buyer here in a little bit, and you'll be able to procure whatever you might need. As she leads you through the middle of town, she gestures to a group of dwarves and elves huddled, chatting around a campfire. She tells you that they're planning an expedition to find Arrow's lost treasure. That's what this whole place is about. If you ain't exploring, you ain't banking gold. The dwarf stops in front of a large fur-lined yurt. She says, "You guys can stay here." It belonged to a fool named Burton, who came here looking for adventure, but instead he found himself inside of a saber-toothed tiger instead. Should be some food and the like in there. It's yours now. As
It belonged to who?
to a fool named Burton. Bertram. She says to get settled in, and she has a few things to do, but she'll be back in a little bit to take you guys over wherever you need. As you guys enter the yurt, you can hear the sounds of the wind and the biting cold die down. There's a cold fire pit in the center of the hide-covered floor, an open crate containing packages of rations and a few other items that, just for normal living. Anything you guys want to do while you're here?
Could look for anything useful.
As you guys look around, the crate contains about 50 days of rations. There's a 50-foot silk rope, a blanket, a grappling hook, a miner's pick, and a book.
Is that a robe?
All useful things.
And a book titled Adventure, Sexy, Impress Potential Lovers with Great Deeds by Scandalous Shorthall.
No thanks.
I'd grab the book.
Put that into D&D area, just so that you guys have it. She comes back a short time later if you guys aren't doing anything, and says that she will take you over to the buyer. And after that, she will have to leave you as she's preparing for her own expedition.
Wonderful. Let's go to the buyer.
All right. So you guys make it over to the buyer. The buyer is in the largest tent in the town, which is this one right here. As you guys enter, you guys have a pungent scent of incense that fill the yurt. There's not just one type, there's many, as if they just, lit a whole bunch to make the place smell something other than the blank snow of the outside. Walls are painted with glowing arcane runes. A brass brazier burns brightly in the center of the floor, around which are set a few plush chairs. There's a bed, a large stone chest. One of those chairs sits an elf reading a book. A small dragon with a green butterfly wings on it curled up in the elf's lap.
I want to see the dragon. It sounds so cute.
Yeah, you can walk up and, they're friendly. Just kind of chilling there like a cat in the lap. Alright, so what do you guys do?
Is the person with the dragon on their lap the only one in the hut?
Yes. I mean, you probably see people that walk in and out, some of the explorers every now and then, but
Okay. I want to walk up and say hello and ask what winter gear they have to offer.
as you walk in, she's a high elf, and you can tell that she's, by her garb, that she's a mage. She looks at you and says, "Hello. Yes, we have winter gear if needed." Hold on one sec. She tells you guys that a set of gear for everybody will be 15 gold apiece. She kind of takes a look at you, Vinza, and says, we might be able to accommodate you fully, but it'll cost a little bit more.
That's completely fine with me.
She tells you that it'll be 20 gold to make sure that you're fully clothed.
That's completely doable.
All right. So everybody that decides to buy gear, pull 15 from your inventory. You go in where we put the money before, and you type in the 15, and you hit remove.
Except me. Is 5 more.
Just because you got a big old centaur booty.
Yeah, I know. If there's anyone that needs a spot, I've gotcha.
I think everybody should be pretty well equipped with money.
Just in case.
I'm just saying, that's one thing I made sure to have you guys roll on at the beginning of the game. She looks at you and asks if there's anything else that she can help you with.
Maps of the area. Any rumors about the cure for the frozen plague?
She would tell you the exact same that the other person told about the frozen woe.
Okay. Does she have a map of the area?
Let me
Or
see.
any tidbits?
She tells you that being sent by Roro, that the best person to talk to would be Orvo Mustave. When it comes to maps, she says that unfortunately maps are hard to come by out here as adventurers make their own, and most are not willing to give any up, but Orvo may be able to help.
Okay. Ask her for directions to Orval.
Yeah, asking that she would point out Orvo's tent, no problem.
Do we get the winter gear now or do we come back later?
Say that one more time, sorry.
Do we get the winter gear right away or do we come back later?
No, she, like I said, once you guys pay, she goes into the back and grabs a bunch of winter gear for each of you, so you guys can all add winter gear to your inventory, or just you don't really have to. We just know it's there regardless.
Okay.
So yeah, she would point you in the direction of Orvo's tent. So is that where you guys go?
Yeah, I probably.
So Dan heads off on his own to Orvo's tent.
I thank her for the gear and go after Dan.
All right, you two head off to Orvo's tent. Actually, Miranda will as well, since she's not here. So those three head off to Orvo's tent.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta take Brutus outside.
That's fine.
I'll go to the tent too.
All right. Cowboy, what are you doing?
I'll do the same thing. I'm looking for that winter gear, but I'll do the same thing. Where we at? There we go.
All right. So as you guys make it into the tent, there's a campfire that burns in front of the small tent. The flaps are wide open. Inside the tent sits a young dwarf whose face is scarred as though scratched by a large claw. Short sword is casually laid across his lap as he warms his outstretched hands. You guys see a mountain dwarf. As he sees you guys at the front of his tent, he greets you and says, "Come in."
I can so.
He asks what he can help you with.
I kind of explain why we're here. But I'll roll one. Sending us up, and we were told you'd be able to help out.
Ah, yes, yes. Should be able to get you guys sorted out. I need everybody to roll a history check. Yes. Well, yours won't matter as much, but
I don't see it.
quick.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Just rolling history checks on everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, roll a history check. Or you can go with the one I rolled.
I rolled my history check. It's a 19 total.
Alright, that'll work. So Dan and Vinza, remember that Roro told you to find Orvo, as he was the traveling companion of Urgon.
Right.
Urgon being the person that froze and started off everything.
Mm-hmm. So are we introducing ourselves to him now?
Yeah, he invited everybody in, and you guys have come in to say hi, and he asks if he can help you, what he can help you with. And then Dan told him about, TLDR, about the, what Roro had said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I rolled the history check about Urgon. So again, you and Dan remember Ergon. Otherwise, what else do you guys go on? Orvo is your contact in this town that
Right.
Roro sent you for.
Okay. So let's ask if he can show us where he and Ergon had been, or at least tell us about it.
He hears you. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, Ergon, how's he doing?"
Unfortunately, Ergon is 6 feet under.
You see his face kind of turn as he kind of becomes grief-stricken.
I'm sorry about your friend, but it seems to be spreading.
Spreading? What took him out?
Some sort of
Hope he was not good. Like any adventurer. What was he killed by?
frozen sickness. The people affected turned to ice.
What could have done that? I mean, we know
That's
about
what
the
we're trying to
frozen wolf.
figure
How
out.
did he come in contact with it?
Well, we're trying to figure that out.
Oh, you don't know how he came in contact with it?
Not that we know of.
As I see it, our assignment is threefold: find the cure, find out what caused it, and get the cure back to where it came from.
Gwendolyn, come on. March.
As you guys are talking, he has his suspicions and he asks you if Ergon had any blue vials on him.
Yep, that it did.
I wonder if that could have been it.
I kind of just look at him with an eyebrow raised. Yes. What could have been it?
Which one?
Well, the blue vials, they were the only things that were out of place, but we didn't think anything of them.
Out of place how? Where were you?
We found them in Saul's vault, sorry. An Aurorian rune partially submerged in water in a region of Foreign here. Explorers call this region Thin Sheets, as the glacial ice is thin. Makes it for some rough travels. The ruins were well preserved, as its structure was reinforced with magic. You can just tell from the area that everything was very old, as were many of the buildings that housed the hazardous materials, which I'm assuming were what was inside the vials.
Any idea what those materials were?
What, this one?
I never opened the vials, so I'm not sure.
Well, anything else you can tell us? Anything in place? Anything around them? I mean, nothing's too small right now.
He tells you that, he gives you the location, says that Saul's Vault is where we found everything. It's about 200 miles northwest of here.
Oh, gosh.
He tells you that there are some ice mephits that are drawn to the magic of something at that location. We found the rune after following one of these creatures.
Well, people are suffering and going under now. I don't know if 200-mile hike is something we really have the option of going for. It just takes too long.
Well, if you want any answers, that's where you'll have to go. I had some of my shares of the treasure, but I sold those to the buyer. And what she does with them is, well, nobody really knows. She buys all the relics around here. But Ergon decided to hang on to his share until he returned to Paulbank. I can tell you between here and there are no shops, so I would stock up or try to find whatever materials you can. There's a lot of explorers here in town that are most likely willing to trade for goods and equipment.
Are you not willing to go back there?
I mean, I can go with you, of course, for a price.
What kind
Adventuring
of
isn't cheap.
what kind of price are you looking for?
We can negotiate something after you guys have made preparations.
Is there a stable anywhere around?
Unfortunately, not. Horses don't do well out here.
Mules, large dogs, sleds.
Unfortunately, not. The weather out here is not particular for traveling animals.
It's just too harsh.
I guess we'll be on foot then.
Maybe. Could we sail closer?
No, this is the closest you'll get. What he's telling you is the only way up there is a 200-mile journey.
Yes. Well, I guess we better get some provisions and get ready for the long walk.
Let's go back to the tent we were given and start there. The less things we have to buy, the better.
Sound like a winner.
I want to stop by the buyer and ask the wizard if she just happens to have some speed up the journey, like a portal or some flying scrolls or a big ass catapult to hurl us up there.
Listen, I don't want to take
You
that
do
kind of
so,
for
and,
granted.
and she tells you that unfortunately there's nothing like that around here. The only portal she has is to send equipment back and forth between Paulbank and here.
All right.
But as you guys, kind of leave the tent and everything, there's random people sitting around fires. You see adventurers and elves and dwarves just kind of chilling around fires, keeping warm, talking about, drinking and telling lies. Orvo said that, you can go and talk to some of them. They should have random things here and there from adventuring that they'd be willing to trade off or sell.
I go sit by the other adventurers and just listen for a while.
I'll join him.
Sure, you sit down, there's a couple of dwarves and a couple of elves, and they're sitting there telling lies about how they've killed so many of those ice mephits, it's not even funny when they pulling out, their swords, and, you can see them pantomiming, their actions, and some of them talk about how they ran into some saber tooths, and, kind of, one of them pulls out a necklace with a few teeth around it, and they start talking about random adventures that have been lost along the way. They look at you guys and say, "Well, have you got any good stories?" I heard about this one idiot who was afraid of a frog a few days back.
I just shake my head slightly, shrug.
I mean, to be fair, that was a pretty large frog.
As you guys sit and converse, they ask what you guys are planning on doing, what you're here for.
Sildar,
Yeah.
you want to take the lead on that one?
I thought I've been taking the lead pretty
And I'm not sure if
much.
you're actually back or not, but you're still muted inside Discord. Just saying.
Just out of character, I think maybe somebody else should get some seed time too.
I'll be home in a couple of minutes.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Well, I think y'all two is only near the fire. I'm over the tent.
I mean,
tell them about
did you stay over with Orvo? Because otherwise, everybody went to go. I just hadn't moved anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in a tent from my bleeds.
I tell them
Okay.
about frozen plague, frozen sickness.
Frozen Woe.
Frozen. I keep forgetting that name.
That's fine.
I tell them it's plaguing the people of town on dread a little bit. Tell them that we sent our dumbasses up here to freezing bowls nowhere to find some kind of cure. And that they didn't.
They kind of. Yeah, they kind of look at you, laugh, and go, "Cold. This hasn't even gotten cold up here yet."
It might be cold to us now, but it's even colder for the people affected.
Yes, we've heard of the Frozen Woe, but the buyer, even the dwarf who runs the dock, would be better to talk to about it.
Well, I tell them where we're being kind of pushed towards going, and I ask if they have any advice for the road, anything about it.
Watch out for monsters.
I just kind of look at them. Isn't that like watching out for snow here?
No, you can usually see where the snow is.
Fair enough.
Do y'all have any supplies to trade?
Sure, what are you looking for? We gather things here and there from our journeys.
Have you found anything to be particularly effective against the monsters up here?
Yeah, stab them in the face. Usually draining them of their blood works pretty good.
Anything special? Any special strengths or weaknesses that are common or particular about beasts and other unfriendly creatures around these parts?
There's always a different creature. Sometimes I might never see the same one twice. It's very rare.
So just stab them in the face.
They ask if there's anything in particular you guys are looking for before your journeys that they can help you out with. They're willing to trade or sell or
I'm looking for a map compass.
say it again. Sorry. Cut out.
Map and compass.
Yeah, we can give you a compass. And they all kind of start laughing.
I just look at them and go, a functioning, working compass. Preferably one that actually points north.
See, that's the problem up here is with all the snow and blizzards and random magical effects, compasses usually don't work. Most of us have just traveled and remembered our ways.
Does at least the stars stay in the same place in the sky?
Sure. When you can see the sky.
It has
You'd
started
probably be better off having somebody escort you.
starting to dawn on. I have been paid for this.
Well, as long as we can negotiate a price, the dwarf we talked to will go with us.
Oh, Orvo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'd been out there before. He knows his way. We'd help, but we're getting ready to set out on our own expedition going out east.
Well, good luck on your journey then.
All right. Well, what do you guys? Do you guys want to go back to Orvo or?
Well, if we can't convince anyone to sell us a map or anything, then might as well just figure out what we're going to do for rations for the long journey.
Pretty sure that inside that tent there's 50 rations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you guys have 50 days of rations inside that tent. The 50-foot silk rope, blanket, grappling hook, the miner's pick, the book of adventure
Yeah.
sex.
No.
We might
that's
as
not
well
there.
split up what we can.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the dwarf, I guess.
As you guys start to walk away, they're kind of chuckling, and one of the dwarves pulls out a minor healing potion and throws it at the warlock.
I catch. Do I need to roll for it, or can I just?
Nope. He says, "You look like you'll need it."
I turn my eye to them, kind of just as they say that. At the same time, go. I assume you think I'm gonna need it.
Well, frogs are scary.
Just turn, and as I start to walk away, I say, "It wasn't the frog I was scared." And just leave it at that.
Alright. So you guys go back to Orvo?
Yeah.
Have we already stopped by that tent and gathered our supplies?
Yeah, you guys grabbed all that when you were in, I'll say.
Okay.
You guys can either divide it up or... But I put the thing in Discord, the description of everything that was there, minus the book Dan took, but...
Okay.
You're not getting the book yet. It needs to be studied.
I'm sure.
Alright, so going back to Orville, you guys see Cowboy sitting in there just sharpening his blades. During that time, Cowboy, what were you doing besides sharpening your blades? Just sitting in there with the...
Yeah, I grabbed a miner's pick.
Huh?
So yeah, I
I'm
grabbed a
talking about
miner's pick.
inside of... I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about inside of the... You were still in Orvo's tent with Orvo.
Yeah, just
So
sitting there.
during that time, what did you do?
I just sharpened my blade, made small talk. Tried to make a little small talk, thinking about things.
All right. Go to So you guys all go back, and Orvo looks at you and goes, "Well, were you able to get what you needed?"
I mean, didn't get everything we needed, but we got supplies at least. Icky? Want tissue?
Well, would you guys like to head out? We can talk about, compensation if we make it to the place. There's some stuff there that I'd still like to grab.
Sure, let's chat.
Yeah,
I
I just
said
have
there's-
one more before we head off.
Say again.
I just have one more errand before we head off.
All right. Why don't you go do that? And if you guys don't mind, I won't travel out there by myself. But I won't charge you for the trip. But when we get there was a few things that we weren't able to carry back on our own that I'd like to have. But I'll show you the way.
Yeah, I just want to stop by the shop and get some extra tinder and some axes or hatchets for chopping wood. Like one or two.
Are you
Just for
hungry?
firewood, essentially.
Gwendolyn,
Gotcha.
are you hungry?
Yeah, so you go over to the buyer, and she would tell you that you would need to talk to the, some of the adventurers. It's not something she keeps.
Okay.
Oh,
Go to the adventurers and I'll
God,
hatchet,
Nicole.
an axe,
I'm gonna blinky.
maybe some extra tinder.
Let's go sit in a
The
blinky.
tinder bomb.
Come on.
Yeah, they sit there and they point over, and there's a cord of wood. They're like, yeah, you can grab a few off that, and I'm sure there's a few axes over there. You can grab one.
Yep, I do so and go back to the group.
You have enough wood to make one campfire, and you have an axe.
Alright.
Just a small hatchet.
Will it fell a tree? if given proper time.
Say probably not. It'd be more or less to cut up other stuff. They don't have anything big enough for that. I mean, yeah, given enough time, I'd say sure. We're talking like a little hand hatchet for chopping up
Yeah.
small logs or something.
Do you want to sit in your chair?
With that, if you guys are okay with Orvo's proposition, he's willing to take you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I want to get out of here.
All right, so you guys start off on your adventure down there. I think I actually have
Mama.
a.
Hey.
Hold it here for now. So you guys are up there. All right, so do you guys want to move at a slow pace, a medium pace, or a fast pace?
I think a medium pace would be good. But I defer to the dwarf.
He says a medium pace is fine as long as everybody can keep up.
I just
It looks like you all have decent gear for traveling. Which will move you guys about 20 miles a day.
And we got 200 to go.
Yep.
and then 200 back.
And we only have like 50 days of ration.
No, he said 50 rations, not 50 days of ration. There's 5 of us. We have 10 days of ration. So we're gonna have to stop and hunt and forage along the way.
All right. So as you guys travel the first day, everybody roll a d20.
Yay, at least I'm consistent.
I got a 2.
Wow.
All right, come on, kid. Did you go potty? You did. Good job.
That's for the dwarf.
Excuse me.
No, bye-bye.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go get you new diaper. Walk, walk.
No, bye-bye.
All right. So as you guys are moving through, you guys make it 20 miles, and you don't really see much except just white snow as you guys are traveling. It comes to the end of the day, and you guys need to figure out what you're going to do for the night.
Can you repeat the last? I couldn't hear you.
I just need to figure out what you guys are going to do for the night as you guys make it through the first day.
did we not bring a tent?
I don't know, did you? Does somebody have one on them?
Nope.
Is there how to make an igloo, perhaps?
I'll allow that.
You
I think everybody has bedrolls. The dwarf kind of looks at everybody as he starts setting up his own little one-man pop tent and, goes, well, what are you guys doing?
what it
I totally
looks
missed
like.
all of that.
Oh, it's fine. You guys are setting up for the evening. And the dwarf kind of pulls out a little one-man pop tent as he sets it up. He makes a little campfire right outside of it, and it's big enough where everybody can kind of sit around. And he just kind of looks at you guys and goes, "What are y'all doing? Set your tents up."
Unfortunately, nobody bought one.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, your clothes will
No.
keep you warm and all, and I'm sure this campfire will be nice, but it would have been better to have a tent. Didn't y'all go and talk to the adventurers?
Yeah, not one of them said anything about a damn tent.
Flatland trees, what? Forest.
Currently you guys are. Let me do something. Hold on. Ugh. Yep. No. 100%. You guys are just out in the valley of snow. Dan said something about making an igloo, and I said I'll allow it.
Yeah, I thought I already.
Hold on. Can you wait?
It's a little bit difficult to know if that party's going whether or not when there's.
So is everybody going to help with the igloo, or is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
All right,
help.
I'd say everybody roll a survival check.
I got a 15 total.
Time.
Bingo, you want to watch Bluey?
Damn.
You want to watch Mouse?
She stands around directing you guys on how to build an igloo without any knowledge.
I got
Well,
a
she
12.
did a very good job.
That's actually impressive.
Briscus? Dragonborn standing there telling you how to build an igloo and has no idea what she's saying. But she tells you you're doing a good job. Miranda. Where's yours? Survival, there we go.
I rolled a 12. Did it not show up? I'm on the app now.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't see any. Or I didn't hear anything.
If you change
15,
tabs too
8.
quick, it doesn't register.
If she's on the phone, it won't either. Anyways, 15, 8. So yeah, with that, you guys are able to, even with the Dragonborn, unhelpful as it was, you guys are able to make an igloo of sustainability that you guys can sleep in for the night. Waking up the next day, you guys will head back out, starting another 20-mile, 20-mile venture. Everybody roll another d20.
That's a 14.
I
Not
got an
quite.
18.
I got a 9.
All right. So, as you guys are walking, sure, there's a thing. 40 miles, got it. So as you guys are going, you guys reach. Orvo kind of looks at you and says, "Hey, be careful. This is Thin Sheets." As you guys start to enter a slightly new region, he tells you there's large patches of thin ice over deep frigid water, so be careful. Y'all know the old thin and crispy saying?
Can't
Nope.
say I do.
Well, sucks to be you. Don't fall in the water. See, Quejo. So as you guys are walking, you kind of notice something off in the distance. You can't really make it out with the snow going on around you and a little bit of a blizzard starting up, but you do make out what seems to be an object off in the distance.
Head, behind, to the sides, what?
Just you guys are following behind Orvo, and it's kind of off to the left of you guys a bit.
Ask him what it is. What is that I'm seeing up ahead of us?
Orvo kind of looks at you and looks over in the direction you're pointing and goes, "Snow, I guess." He doesn't see it.
Hmm. There's something over there. I'm gonna go take a look at.
All right. Are you going off by yourself, or?
Well, we're in flatland, so I should be able to see them as they're walking. So I want to know what it is.
Third.
Right. So you guys will see that he walks off on his own. Also, Mary, roll me a strength check.
Oh gosh. All right, hold on. That's a 12.
Okay.
Total.
All right, Cowboy, you make it about 100 feet away from everybody. They can see you about as well as you were able to see that object.
Mm-hmm.
And since nobody said anything, they are continuing to walk in the direction they were going. And you come across a 3-foot tall, 50-pound egg.
Damn big omelet. I'll whistle that to him, tell him to come over here real quick.
Do we hear him?
Roll a Yeah, that's what we're gonna roll for. Roll a survival check.
All of us?
Nope, just him.
Oh.
If 15.
Now everybody else roll a perception check.
Uh,
21.
12.
I don't know. Finding it. There we go. I hear and see many things.
There we go. Yeah, so with that, a couple of you be able to hear the random whistle out in the distance. You guys are probably about, I'd say, a good 200 feet out.
Yeah, I'll raise my voice to everybody and just go, "Hey, stop! I think I think somebody wandered off."
Oh, no. So what can we see from where we're at?
You heard the whistle.
So we can't make him out.
No.
Oh, I thought we were ringing in the direction the sound came from.
Yeah, you could hear where the whistle came from. And you guys would be able to notice, obviously, with that, you guys kind of look around and you see the cowboys, he had kind of, when you guys were walking, you saw Cowboy kind of drift off to the side and everybody kept walking. But after that, you guys all kept walking and you guys are about 200 feet, I'd say, ahead, but you don't see where he's at.
Call to him.
Survival.
To shout. Okay.
You're contesting with the wind that's out here.
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
Yep. With that, cowboy perception check. Cool. So with that, you'd be able to hear him.
Scream back over here, over here.
So with that, you guys will, be able to vaguely make your way over to where he's at. The closer you guys get yelling back and forth, you slightly start to see him. So you guys make it over to Cowboy.
Okay.
And what you guys find is a 3-foot tall, 50-pound egg.
I would like to suggest we not toy with this egg.
I asked the dwarf if he, what is
Dwarf looks at you and goes, "Oh, that's a dragon egg."
that said what now?
A dragon egg.
I'm sorry, there's dragons up here.
Yeah, I've seen some adventurers keep them. They try and hatch them, then they sell them off.
This thing is massive. How could anybody control a baby dragon of this size?
That's my problem.
You think we am able to find it again or bring it with us? We're only a day out. I'm sure the fire would be delighted with something like this.
I just seen it. I prefer not to mess with it if it's a dragon egg. I just seen something in the distance, wanted to know what it was, and walked over here. I'm not looking to have a fight with a dragon. And with an egg being out here, there's no telling where it's at. So I suggest we just leave it here.
Well, you have left your eggs or your children in the middle of a frozen tundra.
If it's a
Yeah, we're
frost
kind of looking
dragon,
because I don't know how long it's been here, but they usually take about 6 weeks to hatch. And this condition out here is perfect for it to hatch in.
it's a frost dragon.
Oh, I
I
mean, it could be
still,
a frost dragon. There's a bunch of different types of dragons that, dragon eggs that benefit from being out in the cold.
I stand by what I say. I prefer not to mess with it. Y'all can if y'all
Agreed.
want to, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be around.
Oliver looks at you and says, "Well, hopefully you make up your mind." And he starts walking back in the direction of where you guys were headed.
I'm going with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I take a moment to try to memorize where we are or where the egg is, and I join them.
Roll a survival check,
Who?
Dan. All right. As you guys start walking, you realize that Vinza is not keeping pace anymore.
I'm not.
How are you not?
Yeah, how am I not keeping up anymore?
Somebody carrying around a chest.
Oh my gosh.
Do we need anything in the chest that's important?
Sure, the chest is empty.
No, it's not.
No, it's got the rations and everything except for the pickaxe. I took the pickaxe
It
out.
has a gilded scroll case covered. It has a jade statue. It has a silver ring set of jasper stone. It has all that stuff that you guys picked up from Halil's.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the other chest.
No, this has
No,
all
the
the stuff
rations and
that we
stuff you
need.
guys were able to, you guys took out and divided
Okay.
everybody from that was inside the thing.
Do that.
5 players, 10 rations apiece is how I said it earlier.
That's all right. I didn't hear you.
Or 50 rations, 10 rations apiece. So there's 5 players.
I intend to.
All right. Well, since I'm being bogged down by this chest, does anybody want to share the load? Can divvy up the stuff.
Hush!
Statue.
Yeah, I'll share the.
Okay.
Well, the
I'll
arrows
keep
are not
hold.
there.
Yeah, you got the arrows.
Mhm.
I'll hold on to the ring set and the gilded scroll if you want to hold on to the jade statuette.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll help carry the ration stuff. Touch thing found thing images. That's all yours.
What are you apologizing for, honey? What's the matter? Are you sleepy?
Now you want to take a nap?
Oh, come here, baby.
So you guys divvy up the stuff between you?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you do with the chest?
It's a stone chest, right?
Uh-huh.
Discard it.
Alright, so you guys come to the end of today's journey and again start to bed down.
Are we building another igloo, or is there any trees nearby?
Drop down 2 rations.
Since we went another 20 miles.
With this, sorry, I'm rolling things in the background.
You're
You
fine.
guys see off in the distance, there's some rock formations, nothing major, but there's a few things here and there poking out from the thin ice.
I definitely don't want to get near the thin ice with my large self.
You guys have been walking on the thin ice this whole time?
Well, I don't want to go near something that's poking out of it.
Okay.
I will.
There's 5 of you, so what's everybody doing?
No, I'm not going towards that.
Check it out.
Come on. Come on.
No, I'm not.
I'm not going towards that.
Well, it looks like you're off on your own going over there.
I mean, considering we lost something, what, 30?
It's probably about 20, 30 feet away. It's not too far.
Yeah.
It's still within eyesight.
Yeah. Camping to something that is. What does it look like? Do I learn anything?
Do an investigation check as you walk over.
Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you walk up, you can tell that the rocks poking through and everything. Because of how cold it is, the rocks have actually made it a little bit more sturdier in that area.
Oh,
It kind of gives you some coverage from the wind.
yes. Here I will make igloo.
Survival check. There you go. You make yourself a little one-man igloo and kind of crawl in. The dwarf, sees you off over there, and he moves about 10 feet towards it and sets up his little pop tent and puts his fire back up.
Yeah.
What's everybody else doing?
Well, since we can all still kind of see them,
You could throw a snowball and hit me. Visibility, not range.
Yeah, like I said, you guys are about 20, 30 feet away from him. So, you guys see him over there building an and gets everything prepared and gets inside. And the dwarf, he doesn't go all the way over. He moves about 10 feet closer and puts up his little pop tent and starts a fire in a spot that he finds suitable.
Maybe we should build an igloo next to the store fire.
That's what I was thinking about.
yeah.
There'll be a collective survival check if you guys are doing another igloo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, it's either gonna be like it's either one of those where you make individual ones or you make a big one. So you pick.
We'll go for a big
Yeah, I
one.
didn't
I got a
see this
17.
right here. Nope, move it.
I got a
See that?
9 on that
You have
one.
advantages on him. Means you get to roll twice. You got a
Well,
9,
maybe
6.
we already went potty.
Yep, roll it.
Did you
Okay.
poo-poo? You
Just click
didn't?
on that. Yep.
Pull up your pants.
Okay. Yeah, hit roll.
Gwendolyn. Oh, good Lord, children. When? Honey,
Roll it
pull
again.
up your pants. You want to put on different clothes? Yeah?
17,
Roll
a
two.
6, and a 9. What'd you roll? She has advantage on survival, and I didn't know it.
No, okay.
So it's a 6, a 17, and a 9, correct?
Yep.
I feel like we're still missing one.
That's because I already did mine and I have my igloo, probably.
Yeah, he did a one-man
No, who
and didn't
rolled?
invite us to
Because
do it
that's
with him.
Waiho. That's Cowboy, Rayleigh, and one other. I'm missing a roll here.
Mary.
Mine was the 17.
I was
Yours
the
was a
9.
17. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's 2 17s, a 6, and a 9.
Okay, excuse me. Goodness
Okay,
gracious,
so
Glenn.
with that, you guys are able to make a
Bear
collective one.
underscore lair.
Are you
Come on.
Right, so you guys wake up the next day.
Nat 20.
You guys sit around and get everything prepared, and you guys move on for another 20 miles. Day 3.
What's up, Bear?
320?
1 second. I'm going to need a.
Bear underscore lair.
Said.
Actually, I'm going to
Discord
need
fed again.
a traveling order. I'm going to say Oro is obviously in the lead for, he's kind of heading the thing, but I'm going to need a. How do you guys want to travel? 2 by 2, one in front of the other. How do you want to do it?
I suggest a line.
Yeah.
Column.
I think the
Generally, over ice, a line is better.
All right. So with that, marching order will be who's after Orvo? Who's behind Orvo?
I'll do it.
All right. Who's behind Cowboy?
I'll go behind Cowboy.
I'll go behind
Wait.
you.
That
I'll take
leaves.
the caboose then.
Okay.
Then I'll be right in front of you.
You want Papa to come home? Oh, Papa will be off work soon.
Mary and
Come here.
uh, Miranda
EAS underscore cowboy.
has to.
Said.
Miranda will be fine. Mary, roll a perception check.
Come here. What do you want? You want
We
to
can wait
just
on that.
sit? You want the yellow one? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let Mama get it for you, okay? Okay.
Go. Mary, when you get a chance, roll a perception check.
Come here.
Go, George. Go.
Come here. Take this off. Nose. Nose.
arms. Alright. Mm-hmm.
1 second, pulling up random shit.
Good job. Sit down. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, with that, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, damn it. I knew something was coming.
19.
14.
Okay. Right here. This one. Put it on.
Initiative, open up your other one. This right here.
Mhm. Push. Push. Oh, almost. Okay. There you go. Open. Come on. Come on. Bye. Put your slippers on. Come on.
Miranda, what'd you get?
19.
Mary, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
You look so cute.
And then Mary, roll a perception check for me.
All right. Yeah, Jesus, I got a 6.
Dan, what's your dexterity?
Me?
Several numbers. 11 total, no modifier.
Mary, what's your dexterity?
16 total plus 3 modifier.
Mary, reroll.
Reroll my perception.
No, your. Oh, that was for your perception. Never mind. I thought it was for the initiative. No, that's fine. So, Miranda, you, as you guys are in a line. See, you took up the rear, you were there, you're in the middle, and then it goes you, me, you. Sorry, I'm just setting this up real quick. I guess it would help if I move the thing over, huh?
You want to watch something else? What do you want to watch? You want to watch some Bluey?
Miranda, you
No.
see that you guys have been
This one?
ambushed by a young Remores.
Okay.
Does anybody know what that is?
Look like
Because
a
I
worm.
don't.
Oh, this does not look fun.
A big worm.
Do not like. Do not like.
colorful. I guess it is colorful, huh? Need the grid off because it is screwing up everything. Grid off. Thank you. The dwarf tells you that this is not part of his agreement, and he will be off over in the distance watching and hoping for the best. But as you guys kind of make it past this little ice piece right here, he comes out and ambushes. Miranda, you do see it.
Do I have enough time to warn everybody?
You do. You're the only one that sees it.
Okay, so I let everybody know.
Does a 16 hit, Mary?
My class is 16.
You will still take 6 points of fire damage.
It's got fire. Okay. Do I get to counterattack?
No, you were caught off guard.
Damn it.
It will go from the top. Cowboy. Let me just double check. Wait. Yep. Measurements are accurate. So, Cowboy, you are 30 feet away. Starting. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, Miranda, you got a 19. My apologies. Miranda goes first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack this thing. Go with the longbow. Or no, he's pretty close, huh? I can't see the other screen.
You're about 15 feet away, so yes. A longbow would be a disadvantage.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna take my double short shorts and move in closer to attack.
Alright. Swing to hit.
Seven.
7 does not hit. You have your secondary attack.
11.
Does not hit. You still have 20 feet of movement speed. But you are within range, so if you leave, it'll be an attack of opportunity.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Alright. Cowboy. Oh, mother. Hold on. I didn't even roll initiative on this asshole. Why is there not an initiative button?
You could do it manually.
What is that? Dex plus. Actually, you know,
Dex
up
plus any
straight.
feats or skills that directly go towards
Yeah, I don't.
initiative.
There are any. So he has a 9, which is fine. Okay. All right, Cowboy, your turn.
What, 30 feet away? Roughly.
Trying to move you. Snapping. Yeah, you're 30 feet away.
I'm gonna try my longbow with a +1 arrow.
Again, the longbow will be at disadvantage.
I know, but it's a little bit far for me to dash. But I'm
Huh?
gonna try. I said I know, but I'm gonna try that one anyway, just for chance.
Fine. You have a hit DC of +7, so it's not that bad.
10.
You have to roll at disadvantages twice.
Okay.
Yeah, with a 10, that's not going to hit.
Alright.
Also, make sure you mark off one of the +1 arrows.
Yeah. I still got a movement, right? No.
Yeah, you still get your movement. You got 30 feet of movement.
That's not. Is that an iceberg or what? The white thing.
What, this?
Yeah. Or is that
This
just,
right here?
yeah, or is that just ice?
Nope, the map is how it looks. So that'll be like you guys are on the crispy ice, and that's kind of like a he popped out from behind that
Okay.
as you guys were moving through. So yeah, it's cover if you want to call it that.
Okay. I'm gonna dash there and prepare my swords.
So yeah, how the map looks is you guys can play with this map how it looks. So you're gonna move there.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna
Right.
dash. I'm gonna dash there and pull my 2 swords.
Gotcha. Really? Is your turn. So you're not in range to attack, but you can move within range to attack. Or go into your click actions. Or you can use that. Okay. So what I'm gonna have you do then is move back. Alright. She's moving back to there, and then roll this. Click that one first. And a 20 will hit. Now what you want to do is hit that one. Four points of piercing damage. Go back to the other screen. Get that plus is the other one. Ooh, I forgot about that skill. Give me just a second. How close was she the first time? She was. Nope, that doesn't count. Okay. Okay, there you go. Alright. It takes 4 points of piercing damage. And then it'll move to Mary.
Okay. How close am I again? Basically.
You're within. Yeah, I was gonna say you're within 10 feet of it.
Okay. I want to shoot for. Oh gosh, how fast is this thing?
Well, guess you find out.
I want to try to. Okay, I don't know how to phrase this without sounding silly, but I want to try and like almost like take a swipe at it so I can touch it to inflict wounds.
You have to move up about 5 feet.
Huh?
I said you have to move up about 5 feet if that's what you want to do, which is fine.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay. So would that be a roll to hit then?
That's what you're. Are you doing the spell inflict wounds?
Yeah.
Yep. So then you would roll the hit DC for that, which is +3.
I got 11.
Is that with the +3?
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, one second, I'm just looking.
I love you. I love you, Gwendolyn. Okay, relax. Lay back.
All right, so roll the 3d10.
Okay. 14.
So it'll take 7 points necrotic.
Nice. Can I also like try to move behind it so that way I can end my turn and not be like right in front of it?
So you want to move to the other side of it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, you can. Like you can move as long as you stay within its range. You can move around it without taking an attack of opportunity.
Okay. That's what I want.
And yeah, that'll take your movement speed. But do understand that this right here is, like I said, the map is going to be what it is. So these are basically like blocking things, so you won't be able to see anybody besides Miranda moving over there.
Oh, hold on then. Yeah. So I do the attack. I'll back up a few feet back to where I was and my turn there.
Okay, so you're going to move back up 5 feet.
Yeah.
It's going to be an attack of opportunity.
What?
But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure a 7 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
All right, that'll move to its turn. And with Miranda being the closest, does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Mm. Good thing that's not double your hit points. Give me 1 second.
He's here. He's here.
You want Mama to go sit in the chair?
Because I have to roll this as well.
You want some strawberries? Nope. Your chair. Thank you.
Mary.
Yeah.
You're
What do you
going
need
to
to
take. Give me a second because I had to redo this.
Hey, out of the kitchen. Gwendolyn, do you want a snack?
Yeah.
Good job.
All right.
Do you need help?
You're taking 9 points of fire damage
Me?
prior to you moving away. It has
Okay.
what's called Heated Body. A creature that touches the Murmures and hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet takes damage.
That would have been nice to know.
Well, I can't just tell you it has it, but I also forgot it had it when that happened, so.
And it's apparently a resistant product.
Don't meta. And it's not resistant. It was the attack missed, so it was halved.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
And then Miranda, I already know that I rolled for that one. It did hit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That will be 13.
This thing does not seem to be messing around.
And then it is going to burrow. Mary, with Tremor Sense, you know that it just went underneath you.
Son of a bitch.
Dan, your turn.
So I can't see it, can I?
It is burrowed underground.
I want to start to walk over here.
Okay.
I would also like to take a free action, and I would like to prepare an action.
Hey, what is your free action?
I'd like to shout over to our guide. You really think if that thing eats the rest of us, it's gonna leave you alone? And I want to prepare attack.
If it was me, I'd run away.
Yeah, so much for stabbing these creatures in the face.
Ironically, this is the worst of the random encounters. You just, like, it was a roll of the dice, I'll tell you that right now. There is an entire encounter sheet, and it's a d6 roll. Oh, by the way, this is just the level 1 through 4 rolls, not the level 5 through 10 or the level 11 through 16.
Jesus.
I don't really see anywhere to run though.
Again, the map is, you can use the terrain to your advantage. Right now, you're currently on the thin ice. And its burrow is basically it went down to the frigid cold water, and it's underneath the water.
Can I amend my movement in my turn? Actually, can I amend everything
Well,
except that free action?
sure.
I sprint for the closest. I was about here, right? I will sprint, dead sprint to like here or here, like just anywhere not blue on this.
Try to move you.
Uh,
You can make it anywhere
maybe
over
60 feet,
here.
right? Yeah. There's good. There's good. Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
That's it.
Are you readying an action, or are you just sprinting away?
I
Are
use
you
my
using
action.
dash?
I am dashing away. I assumed it was. I wouldn't be. Like, is that just 30 feet?
Yeah, that
Like,
was just
I
30
thought this
feet,
would
which is
take
why
me
I'm
more than
asking.
one turn. I thought this
So
would
you
take me more
can.
than.
That's what I'm saying. So you can move up to about over here if you're just continuing to get away.
I'm confused now. Can I make it to around where I am without
No, you
using
can.
dash?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Without
Then
dash,
I'll
that's
just
about where
stand
you
here and
make it.
I'll
Okay.
ready a spell. Ready a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'll pass. Yeah. Sorry for the confusion.
Is the ready for if it pops back up? Like, what is your ready for?
Yep.
Okay. Over to Miranda. Pretty sure you're sitting on like 3 health.
On 2.
Oh, 2. Sorry.
So yeah, it's under the ground right now. It can't get me if I like go as far away as possible.
Correct.
And that's all I can do if I move as far away from possible. Yeah.
I mean, I'll let you guys know. Right at the top of the map is probably where the dwarf is.
But that's still within like bow and arrow range, right?
You got 35, so you can go 70 feet with your dash.
Okay, yeah. Let's take me over towards the door.
Okay. So your first 30 will put you at the edge of this. If you want to dash again, you can. Or if you want to use dash, you can. Otherwise, you're basically on the ledge of, not the thin crispy currently.
Okay, well then,
Like, you're off the thin crispy, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
go into stealth. I'm gonna do a stealth check. Yeah.
Yep, you can do hide. So yeah, roll stealth check.
$19.
You are invisible. Double check. What is that a wisdom? I cannot remember.
What?
What's the counter to stealth? Because they have to roll to see. Yeah, well, they don't give all those. What does perception come out to? Let me just go and look. Perception is wisdom. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. He doesn't see you.
Cool.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
hear the airplane?
Cowboy,
Good job.
you just watched two of your friends run past you and leave.
Yeah, you
As you
got it.
heard Dan yell at the dwarf, and the dwarf said, "Fuck it. I wouldn't even fight it."
I'm gonna yell out at Ray, tell her to get off the damn ice. I'm gonna dash.
You're gonna use your dash
Somewhere?
completely.
No?
That will put you here. All right, Rayleigh, your turn. You can.
More what?
You can move just above Dan, and if you decide to use your dash, you can go even farther. Pretty sure you have 30 feet, so you're good. So you want to move just above Dan, and then do you want to use your dash or no? Dash will make you go even farther. Just above Dan. Got it. Mary.
Get me away from this thing.
That is the most honest in character thing we've heard all session.
Can't remember you have okay there, and
How far do I have to go?
30 will get you just off or just outside of where Miranda is. You'll still be on the Thin and Crispy. With your dash, it'll put you up around Cowboy, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's dash.
It'll put you there. And that'll be your bonus action and your action.
Yep. Just get me away from it.
All right. So this thing pops up here and lets out a bellowing roar at all of you.
I would like to use my prepared action, please.
Gwendolyn,
Sure.
drink it, baby. Drink it.
Does that hit at all?
Nope. Not a 10.
This is well,
Does it auto hit? I don't remember. I thought it had a hit DC.
it does have a hit DC. I'm just not sure if armor class on the spell side is the same.
No, hit DC is hit DC.
Okay, fair enough. I was aware it even could miss, but sure. That's it. That's all I got.
So you fire off this thing, and it kind of stares at you. With the roar. Everybody roll a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving.
This one right here.
That's a 16 total.
Same.
14. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I rolled the wrong thing. Saving. There it is. Oh, damn. That was a lower one.
Miranda.
14.
With that, Rayleigh is the only one that's kind of, you can tell she's kind of frozen in place. Not literally frozen, more like fearful.
Am I close to her?
You are right above her.
I'm right above her.
Now Dan's
Alright.
turn.
Yeah, it's my turn again. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
That was the end of its turn.
Oh, yes, it's sorry. Sorry.
So now it's your turn.
Okay. We will attempt again. Sure.
Gwendolyn, you want some mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, are you done?
16 will hit.
All done?
Yeah. Rolling damage, and I will use my ability and push it 10 feet back.
Yep, I'm just gonna put it in a cup, okay?
And if I still have movement, I will turn and leg it right
Which
away.
ability?
My Eldritch Invocation. Repelling Blast. When you hit the creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. It says nothing about size, nothing about anything
Did
else.
you also add your? Does it automatically add the plus
Yeah,
3?
it does. I rolled a 1 on damage.
Ah.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed either, but, this was more to push it away.
Yeah. That's not gonna work.
That's not okay.
It's classified as a large monstrosity.
Okay.
Gwendolyn, you want some cheese sammies?
So it takes the 4 points of damage and just kind of looks at you. As you can see it you can see its body kind of like move back with the force, but
All right. I still
it doesn't move. Okay.
Or walk or whatever. How
You
phrase
can make it
please.
to the top of the map.
Okay.
Miranda,
Yeah.
yours.
I'm gonna continue moving towards the door, and that's it. Because I'm still stealth and I'm hurt.
Yep. You can make it to the just below, if I remember correctly. No, you have 35. You can make it to where Dan's at.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Don't grab all of those. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? There we go. That'll be the end of your turn, or are you going to dash out as well?
No, that'll be the end.
Cowboy. How
Walk
far are
back
you going? You went
right
15
there.
feet.
Yeah.
So,
Walking backwards, watching it.
okay, so you're going to be there, or you're going to go outside the map?
No, be there right there.
You went 15 feet. Okay.
No.
And it's going to go to... Oh, I'm with the wrong person. Sec. Cheeky. Alright. Is that your turn, Cowboy?
Yeah.
Alright. Rayleigh, your turn. What you gonna do?
Can I move up?
Yep, you can. You can make it to the top of the map and even farther. How far do you want to go?
As far away as possible.
No. Go.
Gonna be 30. So you make it outside the map and you are no longer in initiative. Mary.
Yeah, let's just keep running away. I'm out.
Okay. Goes dragon. Well, dragon. It's not a dragon, it's a Ramirez, but it just looks like a dragon. Makes it to you, Cowboy. Ooh, you're lucky a 7 does not hit. That would have been 28 points plus 9 of fire. Standing in your face, it lets out another bellowing roar. That will move to Dan's turn.
Same as Jan. I don't want to get taken. I'm just gonna there and doesn't hit. I assume. I want to make more distance. More distance is good distance. Can I run off the map of the known Earth?
Yeah, you shot it at it and it didn't do anything.
Oh,
And yes, you can run off the map. Miranda.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like Ray, Mary.
Okay.
Yep.
And Cowboy.
Run dash.
Flee, friends, flee.
You were inside of attack of opportunity.
Figured that.
20 will hit. That is 23 points.
Who did that just hit?
Me.
Cowboy. That was the attack of opportunity.
Hit 223,
How
that
much
means I'm
damage?
dead.
pretty sure that's smart.
That will go back to him. And seeing you down on the ground, it loses interest and burrows.
You're telling me we could have played dead?
No, Cowboy has 20 points of health. He took 23 points of damage, or 27 points of damage just now.
Ugh. Okay, so the creature lost interest and burrowed.
And currently burrowed. Yep.
Okay. Are we
Didn't-
still in combat, or is that done?
You four aren't. Cowboy needs to roll a death saving roll.
I thought it couldn't burrow through this ice.
That's improved.
And what is that?
On this one?
I guess that was the first misconception.
I think the first misconception was fighting. And the second was trying to think we could run away from it. So my question now is there a misconception saying we're just fucked? Sorry,
No.
word.
I mean, I kind of asked multiple times if you left the map or not.
I tried to run up the map. I asked. I said yes.
Well, your dash put you at the edge. You were able to on your second one. Everybody else, I asked the same question too. Cowboy, death saving roll.
What is that?
Go into your hit points and put yourself down to 0.
Yeah, I did that.
And then it should give you the death saving thing after that. Okay. It should automatically do it because I'm pretty sure it's a 10 or higher. So you should have 1 success.
Showing it.
Alright. Just the first one. You already rolled 12.
Oh, okay. But it didn't
It'll go
change
back to
anything,
you
huh?
4. Yeah, it did. I can see there's a green marker on success.
Okay.
Alright, you 4. Because technically he's still in initiative. So what do you guys do?
Uh,
I don't know,
Right.
man. Like, my health is already so low.
fuck it. I stop running towards Cowboy.
You make it over to him.
I grabbed the health potion the adventurers gave me earlier, and I kind of just force it down his mouth.
Alright.
Does that get him back on his
9
feet?
healing.
Mhm.
I'll give him 9 points. It'll put him back to 1 HP.
I'll try to grab his shoulder and start
Strength.
running back towards the others, regardless of if he gets to his feet and follows me or not. So that I'm not stopping. I did my part.
It's a strength check.
Okay. Second. Well,
With that, you're able to move him over to the rest of the party.
okay.
Hold on, I gotta take a call.
At this point, I'm just running for the hills. So that's my turn, I guess.
Oh, with that, you guys are out of initiative.
Doesn't mean I stop running.
Orvo comes over and looks at you and smacks you on the back of your shoulder, cowboy, and says, "Ah, you'll be all right." Takes out a potion, shoves it down your gullet. $29. That was a pretty good roll, actually. Should put you back to full health.
Yeah.
Yep.
If he has more than 29 hit points, officially.
Orvo kind of looks at you and goes, "You guys are a little bit ballsier than I thought."
Uh, I get over to him, put my hand on his shoulder, look right in his eyes. Life is but a dream. The true nightmare comes after. Get no there.
See. Back to that. So with that, you guys will have made it to the end of your day, and you guys can go ahead and set up for camp again.
What's the
Survival
terrain?
roll.
I have to roll for it. 1 sec. You guys are able to find a nice little area, decently sheltered, like a cave.
Okay, well,
Is
let's
it
go
a-
into the cave and start fires.
Is it a deep cave?
It's more just like a little alcove. It gives you enough wind protection. It gives you, there's not as much snow on the inside of it. It just kind of barely burrows in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. Uh, Anybody got anything?
Nope.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. What I miss?
Nope, you're fine.
We're
You guys made it out, and you guys are at the spot for camping for the night. You guys made it to found a little, not really a cave, but kind of a cave. It's just a little, offset into some rocks, deep enough to where the snow is not there, no wind.
During the night before everybody actually goes to sleep, I want to clean everybody's clothes with little cantrips. Just because I can.
I'm assuming prestidigitation.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Just don't expect it when we get to anywhere that matters.
Right. So, question. We're going to be sleeping overnight. This is going to be our long rest. We'll be set on hit points for the next day. Okay.
Finding this little alcove made it very easy to do so, and you guys would be able to make a fire, and you wouldn't have to build like an igloo or anything. You just put your bed rolls out.
Lovely.
So everybody hit long rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Moving on to the next 20 miles. Everybody roll a d20.
17.
2.
13.
Alright. So you guys, as you're traveling, you come across a griffin.
Is it dead?
It is not.
Is it friendly?
That is yet to be determined.
Uh,
1 second.
does it look healthy?
So you guys come across a griffin that has an arrow in its wing that is preventing it from flying. It sees you and takes a defensive stance.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed the last thing you said, Jeremy. Can you repeat it?
The griffin takes a defensive stance, but you can see that it's got an arrow in its wing preventing it from flying away.
My animal handling's not that great, but I want to try to calm it, see if I can remove the arrow.
Yeah, I'll try and help out with that.
Let's see if I can speak to it.
Well, let's play this out first. So, is it going to be animal handling first, or are you going to try and speak to it first?
I'm gonna try to calm it down first. So like gentle voice, non-threatening motions. So would that be the animal handling check?
Yeah, still be an animal handling check.
Okay, so I got a 16.
I don't know. Didn't I? Maps and backgrounds. Makes it easier if I put it on the right one. All right, with a animal handling of, you said 16?
Yep.
It's got a DC here somewhere. Give me a sec.
Hmm?
Ooh, that just barely passes too. It's a 15.
Nice.
It will allow you to approach it without being attacked.
Great. Okay, I want to help him out and remove the arrow.
All right. Throw me a medicine check.
Perfect. I've got a +3 on that. That's a 20 total.
Nice. All right. You're able to get the arrow out and. Sorry, I was reading something. Yeah, no, with that, it kind of gets up and, extends its wings out and just kind of flaps them a little bit and then, kind of just walks around and stares at you.
I don't suppose there's any way to communicate with the griffin.
I
boy.
can try.
Oh boy.
I can try.
Yeah, you can. It's just a skill.
Okay, what I gotta do? Okay. I roll on something?
No, you just
Okay.
use the skill. That's all. So now you can speak with it.
Ask him where he came from.
He tells you that he lives around the areas. He just flies where he needs to and hunts. He says he's grateful for taking out the arrow.
You're welcome. I hope it heals up better for you.
He asks if there's anything he can do for you.
We're heading off and trying to get there as fast as we can. How much weight can you carry?
He says that weight's usually not his issue.
What's the other place we're heading to? I forgot.
Syl's vault.
Do you think he might be able to carry us to whatever it was? Sorry.
Further up north.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep from having to walk during all the snow, and if he's able to carry us,
He says that he could give you guys a ride for a day.
we'd be very grateful on that.
Ironically, the roll wasn't very good. So, sorry about that. Says that he could have gone for it's a 1d10 roll for the amount of time that he would actually allow you guys to ride him, but it rolled a 1.
Well, the
So you
difference
guys
is
get
how far
1
can he
day's
get in a day
travel.
versus how far we can get in a day.
Yeah. And he's flopping,
So at normal speeds, you guys are moving on foot at 20 miles per day. That's based on the average, which is knocking off 10 feet per person, and then turning it into miles. He has a flight speed of 80, so he can take you 70 miles.
That still cuts more than 3 days off our journey.
we'd be very grateful if you could do this for us. And I will end.
He tells you that, somebody you can get on his back. The centaur he would have to grab with his front legs or, his talons, but he could make it work.
I'll make do.
Right. Is that what you guys decide to do?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Works
doing.
for me.
I'm tired of walking.
You guys. All right. With that, you guys will, he kind of leans down. You guys climb on his back, and he starts flapping his wings. And as he goes to take off, he grabs hold of Mary, and you guys are off. You guys go a good 70 miles for the day, which puts you at 170 miles for the duration.
Nice.
And then he finds a nice spot, decent for you guys to camp, and sets everybody down. And the speak with animals is obviously over, but he kind of makes a circle and lays down up next to some brush or something as you guys are setting up camp. Assuming everybody just sets up camp and that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple of rations and put them from him. Just walk off back.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's right. Haven't we been consuming rations for the duration of this?
I thought so. I have. I've been taking them off.
I haven't been taking them out either.
What, you guys have had 4 days of travel, so that would have been 4 rations apiece.
Okay.
You guys bed down for the night?
Yeah.
If you need to long rest, I don't think anybody does need to.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. So as you guys, sleep through the night, by the morning you wake up and the griffin is gone. And then you guys have
30 miles to go.
30 miles to go.
All right,
Double.
let's get going.
So just so you know, you guys have been moving at a medium pace, which is 20. At a fast pace, you guys can make it the 30 miles, but could also risk, exhaustion.
I think if we keep our pace pretty normal, it'll give us an advantage if we encounter anything else.
Yeah.
Because having to go only 10 miles that last day will save us, I think.
You do make a lot of logic. I mean, we've gotten this far. Why debuff ourselves right before the beginning?
Okay. So with that, you guys will travel another 20 miles. And everybody roll a d20.
Nat 20.
13.
Natural failure.
No.
17.
Alright. So as you guys are traveling, you guys come across some wild folk scouts. And they seem pretty friendly. They look like adventurers from the town. And as you guys do so, they try to strike up a conversation with you.
Okay, let's make some friendly conversation.
They ask, what you guys are doing out here.
We're making ice cream.
A couple of them laugh, and one of them goes, "Ah, this guy's funny. He might make a good mount."
Oh, that doesn't sound very nice.
And their demeanor changed a little.
I want to start preparing things.
It's been nice chatting, but I think we should best be on our way.
Well, safe travels.
To you as well.
You guys make it to you guys with your ones. You guys make it to next campsite. And this is going to be another, you're kind of, you're getting close, but it starts to flatten back out again. There's not really much for you guys to make for coverage like you have before.
And no igloos.
Well, you can make an igloo if you pass survival check. That's different. Or well, he sits there and he looks at you guys and pops his tent back out again.
I think we should make a couple. I also didn't quite like those guys. I think we should post a god tonight.
Yeah,
I think we should take shifts.
I'll take the first shift.
I'll take it with you. We can go half and half.
Well, first things first is how do you guys want to do
Igloo.
sleeping then? Are you doing like a single igloo, or are you guys going to try and do like a combined one?
I want
I think combined might be good.
Yeah.
I just need to know.
Wait. What if we made 2 like small igloos and then you guys like huddled in one and then there's nothing in the other one just in case they attack one?
This is why I want to make single igloo. Like one person thing.
Right. And then like 2 people can go in there and we'll leave the other one empty so that it's like a bait and switch almost.
Dan, question: is your building a single, or are you going for the collective?
I'm going for one, for 1 to 2 people. Like for one person, essentially.
Well, okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So you're not
Yeah.
going for a collective?
No. I figure if they come and try to ambush us in the night, then being spread out probably better.
With that, you do not succeed, though.
Okay.
So as you
Do we
keep
all need to
trying
roll?
to, if everybody else is trying to do something else, he tried to make a single one. And as he kept trying to make it, it kept caving in on itself.
Okay. I'll try to make one too, so that way somebody can rest.
Yeah, I'll help with that one.
Nope, I got a 10 on that one.
Okay. Then
So
I'll
you
make
guys-
another one.
What I'm saying is, this is why I asked prior, are you making individual ones, or are you guys doing a collective? Dan said he was doing an individual, so he rolled for himself. Are you guys doing a collective, working together, or not?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're all doing singles right now.
Roll for singles then.
Yep. I got a
Damn, that's
12.
good.
Survival checks.
Man, we all failed.
You do get to roll twice.
I got a 19 the second time.
Well, not you, unless you have advantage, and I'm pretty sure you don't.
Gwendolyn, do you want some mac and cheese?
But Rayleigh got a 19, so she's able to make a decent igloo that can fit, we'll say, 2 people at most.
Let's change your diaper. March. Come here, kid.
Okay, well, since we're about to go on to shift watches, I'd like to go into stealth.
Well, here's how this is going to work for a normal 8-hour night, which is what they go for. 4 hours for a short rest is how it works without getting, no sleep. So since there's 5 of you, 2 and 2, means one person's going to be the odd man out, unless they can figure something out.
Well, I'm probably not going to fit in one of those little 2-person igloos, which is fine. I'll just kind of like bundle up next to it.
All right. Roll me a survival check again, Mary.
Okay. Give me just a moment here.
No problem.
14 total.
A TV. A TV.
Hold on.
I want a TV.
With a 14, which I think's pretty. Why did that come out? What are you rolling? Why'd you roll? Not you, sorry.
Hello?
Not you.
Okay.
With that, actually lucked out. It was a 2 on my side. So with that, you were able to, be in between the fire, the igloo, and the tent, and you were able to get enough coverage, outside to where you weren't horrible. You didn't really get enough sleep, but you're okay.
Okay.
All right. Then you guys have the last 10 miles of stuff to go.
Alright.
Everybody roll a d20.
10.
12.
TV.
Okay, go on, baby. Go on. Hold on. Do you want some mac and cheese or what? Gwendolyn, do you want mac and cheese? No?
What was yours?
11.
11? Okay. Why didn't it show up over here? Alright. Maybe the last. D6.
Oh my goodness. Do you want some mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, back up. All right. Come on. Go sit in your chair. Come here. You want mac and cheese? Gwendolyn. Come on. Come on.
Alright, so with that, you guys make it to your destination, Soul's Vault. So as you guys make it up to Soul's Vault, through the winds whipping through the snow and the biting cold, you notice a half-submerged dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. A gray stone door is carved to look like a face with half-exposed skull. Scribed above the door is the words Soul's Vault.
Yeah, because that's not ominous at all.
Let's see, Olivia, Quill. As you guys make it up to the door, or no, I guess
TV.
need to swap.
There you go. Eat, baby.
Woo.
Actually, I will ask, what
Oh,
do you
careful.
guys want to do? I was gonna metagame and have you guys just do stuff, but that's not how this goes.
I want to ask the dwarf obvious question.
What's that?
No, the obvious question. But this is it. This that. Like, what should we know before we go in? Like, are any traps you know of? Loot, all that good shit. Just relevant things that he might be willing to share right
He
now.
tells you that,
Check.
the last time they were here, they ran into some of the, what were they called? The mephits, the ice mephits.
I still don't know what that is.
It's a ice creature, we'll call it.
Is it big? Is it dangerous? Is it magical?
They are. Pull it up so that way I can give you an idea. He tells you that they're small elemental creatures.
Powerful?
He says that they fought and killed one after a small battle, but they left shortly after. They weren't trying to fight all of them.
Got it.
Yeah, let's try to avoid fighting if we can.
Do. I believe you were the only one. So, okay. So yeah, as you guys walk up and you see all this, what do you guys do?
Scout for traps.
Oh, it's not.
Hmm?
I mean, I guess we have to dig out the entrance.
Scroll out. Go.
Got one of these?
Yeah.
Careful. Mm-hmm.
Do I have like 1 or 2 minutes to get myself something to drink?
I don't know what everybody's doing, so
I said I wanted to look for traps.
go roll. What do you like specifically? Investigation or
Yeah, investigation. That's fine. I have 17 total.
yeah, you can. Although you could just put your headset down and ask, or say that what you're doing. Works better that way. Investigation.
Hey, Gwen. No.
All right. So as you guys are looking around, you don't find any trap. You see that the entrance to the vault is frozen shut. And Miranda, you notice that there are, from what you can tell, there are two ice mephits that are kind of hiding near the entrance.
Okay.
Fine.
They're not easily seen. They're just kind of sitting there.
But I can tell everybody that they're there.
You can. Your passive perception is high enough to where you saw them.
Okay, then yeah, probably tell everybody that they're there, but quietly.
Okay, you do so.
Okay. If they're hiding and not attacking, it means they're probably not interested in combat as well.
What did you find?
Miranda's character sees two ice mephits hiding and let us know.
Whereabouts?
They're at the front entrance. They one on either side. They're just kind of chilling, hiding.
Gwendolyn, stop. Nope.
Perhaps somebody who could commune with animals
Elementals?
commune with them, but what do I know?
They're elementals.
Okay.
Let me see here. Help us home. Handsome face. Pretty good. Still in game. Is there any way to like pantomime to the little creatures? Is there any way for them to help us in?
That's all up to you. As far as you know, they're just hiding there, and that's only because she saw them.
Okay. Well, instead of trying to interact with them, I don't want to show like too much interest and drive them off. So I don't want to touch the door, but I want to go up to the door and kind of like see if there's any sort of handle or, huh?
From your
Specs.
investigation earlier, you could see that the door is frozen shut. And from what you can tell, it's the only way you can see in. And Orvo pretty much backs that and says this was how they got in. They couldn't find any other way.
Okay. So how did they get in? Was it iced over like this when they came through?
He says it
It was?
was not.
Was not. Okay.
It's frozen as far as a sheet of ice on it, or just frozen as not being frozen stuck.
Yeah, it's like frozen, stuck. Like the wind and snow and everything. Have put a layer around the door that's just frozen it in place.
Alright. Can I hold Sacred Flame in my hand to try and melt the ice?
Yes.
Okay. I want to do that.
Does it actually do damage?
It does.
You're gonna need to roll for the damage.
5.
Right. So with that, you can see that the ice starts to melt away, and you're making decent progress, but it's not enough.
Okay. Anybody want to try a torch or something?
That's what I was
Kind
thinking.
of. Huh?
That's what I was fixing to do.
Nice.
Pull a torch out and light it.
What are we melting the door?
We're melting the ice off the door.
Just don't know where we can get in. Gotta melt the ice off of it.
We still have some wood and kindling with us, right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just place it at the like in front of the door, up against it, and little trip to light it. Basically, lighting a small fireplace at the feet of the door. Fireplace fire. That's something I'm allowed to do.
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah.
Just don't burn the door down yet.
I mean, you're pushing a torch. Whatever. I can distinguish this easily, so.
All right. You will roll a 1d6 for fire damage. All right. With that, you guys see that the ice around the door is, slowly but surely going away, but it's still sealed. Say.
I asked the dwarf Orwell if the door is important in some way.
Are you planning to break it down?
Something.
He tells you no. He says that it's just a door as far as he knows. He's looking at it. He's like, well, there's a lot of it's been melted, but
You got any objection to that door just not being there anymore?
my door.
I was having that conversation. I'm walking over here.
Yeah, everybody should probably take a step back.
We don't know what's on the other side of that door. We don't know what's going to come out. So.
That's a good point.
I'm some trouble with scale here. Position. Oh, what is this? Like 10, 15 feet, something like this from the door? Yeah.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm going to rearrange people. Oh, I don't want to rearrange the fucking map. I need the grid to go off again. So where you are currently, just because I didn't even move people when we got in here, but where you're standing currently is the doorway.
Oh, okay. There's something here that made me assume that that was the door. Okay. Yeah, I want to back up a little further. And I want to start the Eldritch Faucet. If there's a keyhole or a handle of some sort, I want to aim for that.
Let me double check to make sure.
Come on, let's fix up your diaper. Come on.
Oh, my bad. I actually put you guys on the wrong side. That is my fault because this was upside down.
Let's fix your diaper.
So you want to on the other side? I guess.
Yeah, the map was upside down when I was looking at it, or when I put it in. I just didn't pay attention.
Alright.
So everybody needs to be on the other side.
Let me help.
Where's the door?
That is the door.
Okay, cool.
Gwendolyn. Let me do it. Let Mama do it. Yes, buttons. Stop.
So using that as your guys' reference, go on.
Yeah, I just got lost in the door for either for a keyhole or door handle or the center. And if the center doesn't work, I'm going to switch to target hinges. Those are visible.
Sure. Roll for damage.
Yeah. That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah, so with that, the door just blows apart.
Yeah, I got to do dramatic entrance stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll tell you, it only had one more point of fire damage, but
Hey. Let me have this. Wow. How do you guys want to enter? Is there any point in even trying to stealth after I literally
No.
threw it?
I feel so y'all can go first because everything's awakened there now.
Well,
so with that, it opens up, and we'll end there today.
all right.
Yep.
Probably good.
I feel like that's a good ending spot.
I mean, it is for me.
Yeah, works out fine.